It seemed Queen Bey was all set to slay the hearts of the Beyhive once again. Her seventh studio album, Renaissance, set to be released on July 29, 2022, shook her fandom. After Lemonade, Beyoncé took a comfortable 5 years to break from the music industry completely as a solo artist. Although she continued performing along with her husband and rapper Jay-Z, the Beyhive had their hearts paced for her sensational future albums. This much-awaited album was Beyoncé's first ever front-to-back dance album, which showed her true skills as a pop artist. Now that it has been several months since Queen Bey dropped her most anticipated project, we bet you might have missed these hidden messages throughout. In this video, we're going to reveal the Renaissance album's Easter eggs and the big names featured on the songs, starting from Drake to PHARRELL to her husband Jay-Z. Let's find out the artists who helped Beyoncé on her new album to sit at the top once again, which you might have missed. Before the video starts, make sure you are subscribed to our channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to keep yourself updated with our regular uploads. The lead single from the album, Break My Soul, was one of the first songs from the album to be released, and it sits at the top of the charts. Fans couldn't have waited to find out what the entire album had to bring to them. The out-of-the-line fandom of Beyoncé completely lost it when the list of upcoming featured singers in the album was released. The extremely famous friends that Queen Bey had on the internet went crazy for a while, ever since the release of the album was still a few days away. According to sources, it has been known that just like her signature albums, the Renaissance was also going to be a pure hip-hop album. Heavy metals and a few pop basses were going to be used in a few of the songs that would focus mainly on the vocals. The lead single released from the album, Break My Soul, was quick enough to grab the top 10 spots just a week after it was released. Although most of A albums are solely hip-hop best, Beyoncé surprised her fans with her last album in Lemonade, making it completely R&B. The song was in rap as well as a hip-hop based format which has two different versions. Right after, her team also released an a cappella version of Break My Soul that had the hearts of her fans already. Hence, it was quite predictable that the lead song from the album is a true structural depiction of how the other songs would be. The rap verses feature the topmost artists from the industry, considering the friend group of Beyoncé you might have known. The megastar recently teased in front of the 270 million followers she has on Instagram a little sneak peek of her upcoming studio album. As if her fans already didn't have their hearts inside their mouths when Beyoncé released a poster for Renaissance. The sensational beauty was found sitting at the top of a horse and commanding it, just like she takes complete command of her songs. The transparent horse was already featured in the first ever album under her name. Along with getting a little nostalgic feel, fans were quick to suspect that this might hint at something bigger, and the netizens are in constant battle, putting forward their own theories regarding the same. Some went as far as believing that Beyoncé might be hinting at creating a similar album, just like her first one, to celebrate 20 years in the industry. Renaissance tracklist consists of popping songs such as Alien Superstar, Heated, and the most awaited one, America Has a Problem. The Renaissance album features global favorite rapper Drake, Jay-Z, who is also the co-producer of the album, and Pharrell Williams as well. The other unexpected names found in the album were Kanye West, Chad Hugo, Tricky Stewart, and The Dream as well. These artists were labeled as contributors to the album. One of the other exciting parts is the feature of Hit Boy, who played the role of a co-producer in one of the singles called Thick. Beyoncé has previously worked with Hit Boy during her first album, so it was fresh to see what the two had to bring together once again. Apart from the lead song released from the album, Break My Soul, another song managed to climb its way to the top, named Cuff It. Overall, Renaissance was a commercial success that found its way on Billboard Top 200 albums of all time. It was her seventh consecutive album to find a spot in that chart and was also labeled platinum by the records. Beyoncé revealed that Renaissance was like a ray of hope when the world was curbed in the pandemic. Mrs. Noel said that she had written the album from a very dark point in her life when she lost her loved ones and felt isolated. Now that Renaissance has finally received the critical acclaim it deserves. We are here to break down a few hidden Easter eggs that you might have missed while listening to the songs. The first one would be, I Am That Girl, despite waiting for 6 long years for the going to drop our most anticipated album. The album doesn't open with Beyoncé's vocals. Rather, it opens with late Memphis rapper Princess LOKO. The lead singer vocals were chopped over there for the production of I Am That Girl song. Princess Ayoko's vocals were extracted from her hit 1994 track Still Pimpin'. Listening to I'm That Girl from Beyoncé's latest album makes us think that she was a product of the South indeed. In this song, she posted about knocking basket weights off the wall. It was a representation of the growth Jay-Z had over the years as a black artist. The Cars even used and never seen during their 2021 Tiffany & Company campaign. It was not the only track having hidden messages. In fact, another single from the album called Cozy made the headlines too. In this song, Beyoncé used the word Renaissance for the first time. It also had a sample of 1991 classic Nunu Club Mix. Its vocalist and DJ was Liddell Townswell. The music video of the song also features trans woman T.S. Madison, which was a unique representation of black pride affirmations. The chart topper single, Cuff It, absolutely resurrected 70s funk and soul music. Beyoncé also paid tribute to late R&B vocal artist Tina Marie. It was when she also added faint samples from the late singer's 1988 hit Ooh La La. Coincidentally, it was the third song released from the album featuring production from funk and soul veterans Nile Rodgers and Raphael Saadiq. Raphael Saadiq co-produced Solange's third album, A Seat at the Table. He also co-produced Solange's Cranes in the Sky song, which went on to bag the Grammys. Apart from these three songs, few other songs of the album include Energy and Break My Soul also managed to start the internet with its compositions. Energy song had a few of the most iconic samples, including Kelly's 1999 single, Get Along With You, and 2003 hit, Milkshake. Energy also had the samples of Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo's produced, The Neptunes. These artists, but rightly credited with an end of the music video for Energy. Lastly, Break My Soul, the most talked about song of the album, even contained Easter eggs. Lead single, Break My Soul, has an opening verse of NOLA rapper and bounce legend Big Freedia. It was not the first time when Beyoncé sampled their verses. Remember Formation from her genre-bending album Lemonade? Take my song Yesko, written by Jay-Z, which contains elements of 90s house classic Show Me Love. It was composed by Robin S., the vocalist who expressed his gratitude rightfully. Well, what do you think of these hidden hints in Beyoncé's most classic album? Do let us know your views in the comments down below, and give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it.